Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all.
Question: how do you react when things don't go according to your plan? Do you stay on track and do your best to make progress towards your goals? Or do you write the day off as another bad day in which you did not make any progress towards your dream life? If you fall into the latter camp, I want you to know that there is hope yet. I used to do it all the time. I would write the day off because X, Y, or Z happened, and it would become a bad excuse not to make progress in my life. But I am just so done with not keeping my promises to myself just because things don't exactly go according to my plan. And I hope you are too, because that is that moment, that magical moment when real progress will happen, because you will create some form of forward movement almost every single day once you make this shift in your life. If you are a subscriber and you've been watching the advent calendar every single day, thank you so much for watching and playing along. If you are new, I want to extend a warm welcome to you, and I want to spend the next 5 seconds to explain what Carpe Diemology is all about. So Carpe Diemology is all about intentionally pursuing and creating more joy, meaning, and fulfillment in your life. It is about seizing your best life every single day. Before podcasts and YouTube videos were really a thing, I once listened to an audio documentary on a CD. Yes, I am that old. About Depeche Mode. The documentary claimed that Dave Gahan, the lead singer of Depeche Mode, had once said that even if it was just a matter of his shoelaces breaking, that would be an excuse for him to do drugs on that particular day. And in that sense, maybe not to those extremes, but in that sense, I think that we are all really good at making up excuses why we don't have to put in the work that we should do, and we know we have to do it if we want to move towards our future, if we really want to make progress towards our goals. My day has been absolutely crazy. We have recently been redecorating a part of the house, and that means that things have been shuffled around to places where they did not belong as an intermediate placement, and I was getting really sick of it. So I had declared that everybody in the house would pitch in and spend 2 full hours cleaning and moving stuff around and taking stuff to their places. And then this morning I started vacuum cleaning, and it took about 5 seconds, maybe 10, maybe 15. That's tops, absolutely. Then the vacuum cleaner broke. and it's not like it can't vacuum, it can, but it literally broke at this place where you attach the thing to the, I have no idea what it's called, and that means that you have to hold on very tightly for it to vacuum. So it just makes it insanely harder, so much harder to actually vacuum clean. So that happened. And then I realized that I would be at the helm today alone with all 3 kids at home, because obviously it's Saturday, and one adult was totally out of commission for most of the day. Okay, so should I then decide the house is not going to be pulled together today? I did not want to decide that. However, we did make progress, and I am very proud of the effort we did. But there was this second incident that happened when I took a cord from a lamp, and I wanted to untangle it and like make it look nice, so there wasn't cord everywhere around the piece of furniture. So I pulled slightly at the cord. So I pulled like this, and the lamp was here. I pulled like this, and the lamp said and smashed. So I basically smashed the lamp because it was made of glass, and it fell on another glass surface on top of a dresser. I was like, that's slightly annoying. Now I'm slightly miffed. But what was so funny was that then my middle son came and he said to me, okay. He said it very lightheartedly. He said, okay, now we can get rid of that. Now we don't have to stuff that anywhere anymore. And it was quite funny to me because that's what I usually say to the children. If they break something, I'm very lighthearted and stuff happens, stuff breaks. And I always say, now we can get rid of that. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. And it was so funny to me that he said that. But as I said, I was slightly miffed because it was a lamp that I liked, and it was also a lamp that had followed my husband and I since our first apartment many, many years ago. But what I haven't told you about today is that we made a goal to get 100 things out of the house today. So when that lamp broke, it actually contributed to getting one more thing out of the house. So it contributed to reaching our goal, but in a very unexpected way. And yeah, slightly annoying way. But still, when things get in your way, when things don't go according to a plan, I think it is a teeny tiny sign, the story, or evidence more like, that sometimes when things don't go according to plan, it is still movement in the right direction, especially if you don't get deterred, especially if you don't give up. I don't want you to give up. I want you to continue every single day towards your best life. I also think that our attachment to things, in my case today, the lamp, is a good metaphor for our attachment to our plans. We make a plan and then we're so firmly decided on making it through the day according to the specific plan, just like we are so attached to a specific lamp when we could replace it with a lamp that suits us better today, or we could just go with the flow when things don't go according to our plan. If you could be more zen about things, if you are not completely, oh well, that happened, if you are not completely keep calm and carry on, I want you to know that there is a middle ground. You can decide when things happen how much bandwidth you will allow that thing to take up. How much bandwidth will you allow it to take from your day? And then assign the rest of your bandwidth. So think of it as a percentage. So if you decide this happened, I will allow it to take up maybe 40% of my bandwidth, then you actually still have 60% of your bandwidth. You can also think of it in terms of energy to move on towards your goals, to keep making progress. And it's okay that you're not at 100% every day. Things happen and we can only do what we can do. What I don't want you to do is decide that something takes 100% of your bandwidth. I don't want you to do all or nothing. All or nothing mostly just means nothing, and that's no fun. So that is it for today, friends. Until next time, continue making plans. Make all the plans you want, and know that real life is going to interfere and derail you, but do what you can and seize your life. Until next time, Carpe Diem.